Good morning. It is Friday, September 19th. Tonight we have our film night at the house, watching Captain America, the Winter Soldier. And so you don't want to be late for that. Be there at 9 o'clock is when we'll start the hot dogs and the s'mores and the fire and all that good stuff. 10 o'clock is when we'll start the movie. Dress warmly because it's supposed to be a little bit cool tonight. It looks like we're good as far as radar-wise for rain, but if something were to happen, then we'll just watch it inside. We either project it on the wall or watch it on the TV, but we'll still have the activity either way. So make sure you're there tonight as soon as you can. I know some of you have games, but as soon as you're done with those, head on over. If you're sweaty and stinky, you'll just sit in the back. All right, so come on over. Today is shock therapy extra voltage, meaning normally, obviously, through the rest of the week, we've done Monday through Thursday. We've done a 2 to 3 minute devotional in the morning, just quick before school. You can watch it and have a thought through the day to focus on and work on. On Fridays, we'll do a shock therapy extra voltage, meaning we'll spend a little bit more time dissecting a verse so that for the weekend you have something to work on, not just for that day. And so I hope you're watching the videos. I hope you're actually taking the challenges at the end. That's the purpose of them. I don't get great enjoyment out of recording 5 videos for a week. So they're there for your help and for mine as well. As I study God's Word, it keeps me accountable to make sure I'm reading God's Word and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So today is shock therapy extra voltage. The teen of the weekend, it's today as well, but we don't do it on Saturdays and Sundays. So if you pray for the teens of the day this past week, but also today we have Amelia, and I'm asking prayer, or she's asking prayer for her brother, that he would finish school, he wouldn't step back and fall back into what he was involved in before. So if you pray for him, that he would do that, he would continue to stay strong and finish well, that would be a blessing to Amelia. And if you'd pray for that, that'd be great. Today, this past week, we've done a proverb a day, so a verse out of Proverbs of the day. So, obviously today's the 19th, so we would do Proverbs 19. And one of the things that I enjoy about reading a proverb a day is that there is so much stuff to be found in Proverbs. And for teenagers, Proverbs is rich with stuff that will be a help to you in your daily walk, in your walk in general, and not just Christian walk, but also in your actual how you live life. There's verses in Proverbs that have to deal with taking a loan from somebody or loaning something to somebody. It's not a spiritual application. It just is a practical, this is how you deal with these situations. Then you've got things like what we're going to deal with today that are very, very spiritual, but are also practical in nature. Proverbs 19, it's verses 20 and 21. It says, "Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, that shall stand." What the Bible is telling us is this. Teenagers are known for not taking wise counsel. It's like you have 5 adults who are telling you that's the stupidest decision you could ever make. And you have one friend that's like, "Dude, let's do it." And then all of a sudden it's like your mind's like, "Yeah, this dude's right. This dude is correct. I've seen every dumb decision he's ever made in his life, but I think this one's a good one." And so they make the decision based off their friend. Or better yet, most times they make a decision based off of how they feel. "Oh, I feel like this is the right thing to do. I feel like I just need to do this." Well, the Bible tells us in Jeremiah that the heart is desperately wicked and deceitful above all things. So it's not necessarily that our feelings can be trusted, but what can be trusted then? What if we're going through life and we're trying to figure out what to do? What can be trusted? Well, Proverbs 19 tells us. It says, "Hear counsel and receive instruction." What we're doing every morning is counseling and instruction. Receive it, listen to it, put it into practice, do it, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. Nobody says, "I don't want to be wise." No one says, "I don't want to have wisdom." Everybody says, "Yes, I'd love to be wise." Okay, well, that starts with, there's a process. It starts with hearing counsel and receiving instruction, that you can be wise in the latter end. But then it says, there are many devices in a man's heart. There are many things in your heart that want to pull you one way or another, or tell you to do this or do that, or go here or listen to that. There are many of those things. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, that shall stand. If someone is counseling you or giving you instruction out of God's Word, that's the thing that's going to stand. That's the thing that's going to make a difference in your life. So my challenge to you today and for this weekend is, who are you listening to? Who are you taking your instruction and your counsel from? If it's not out of God's Word, it's not going to stand. Love you.